Good evening. I'm Helen Shelley. Some of you may have heard of me. Some of you may not. Aren't they pretty?
Take them away.
Hi, I'm Andy Oliver and you're watching The Fan Car, but tonight is a special night. We are in the presence of Dame Joan Collins here at the premiere of The Time of Their Lives. It's called The Time of Their Lives. I watched it this morning and I felt that you had the time of your life making it. Is that a fair statement?
I think that's a great thing to say because that really means that it came through. It was actually a very tough shoot. We did 6 days a week, 12 or 14 days on the road, in the ferry, in the coach, in the cars, and walking on. And our director's a Tartar. He did take up the take, so. But it was, I'm glad it came out well.
It must have been a thrill to be on set with two icons of British cinema, but I'm thinking about the dynamic. I saw the film this morning, and I love the dynamic between those two ladies. It was special.
It is a very, very special dynamic. I mean, that's what's written in the script, but what's so perfect about this is that we've got Joan and Pauline, and in real life they're different, but in real life they know each other, so they had an instant kind of chemistry, and so it's built in, and that's what's so special about having these two lovely ladies play these roles, is they've elevated my script into something I could never have dreamt of. You know, they really have.
I think, dare I say it, a dying breed of icon where she walks in a room and takes your breath away. There's not many left, unfortunately, like that. She's one of them, I think. Yeah,
what I love about Joan Collins is she's stayed relevant right the way through her career, right the way from the 50s through the 60s, where she was this gorgeous pin-up, through to the 80s and the sort of dynasty era. I love that she's held on to the shoulder pads and the big earrings because that's become her look. And what's so fabulous about Joan Collins, you can talk about her as an adjective, you can talk about her as a verb. If you're doing a Joan, everybody knows exactly what you mean. She is a diva in the true sense, not in the way the word is kind of thrown around now as it means behaving badly. She is a diva as in when she arrives, everybody knows that Joan is here.
Well, I think she's very honest, she's a very real person, she's very funny, she's gorgeous to look at. I mean, all things which sometimes we might take for granted, but she's got all these great gifts, and she's very witty, and she's real. That's the main thing.
What is lovely about Joan is that where everything else in life changes and doesn't necessarily get better, she never changes and she gets better all the time. So, excellent.
I thought it was great. I went to several retirement homes, to check up on what people like that were wearing, and they were all wearing socks and flat shoes and the raincoat. I particularly loved the plastic rain hat that I stole. I thought that was a great touch.
I'm a man of a particular age, and I grew up in the 80s watching Dynasty.
Yes.
And I feel quite honoured to be here tonight in the presence of Joan Collins. It's that kind of feeling, I think.
Yeah. No, I feel exactly the same. I can't believe she's right there. Oh, where's she gone? She's disappeared. She's disappeared. No, Joan Collins is an absolute icon. She's a legend. We've had her many times over the years on Loose Women. She's quite incredible. We're all a little bit in awe of her, so we don't necessarily behave in our normal raucous manner. We're normally very well mannered.
Not really, no. I mean, she's a has-been Hollywood actress, but I mean, in her prime, she was a sort of mixture of Debbie Reynolds and Elizabeth Taylor, But I didn't really base her on any. I don't know anybody like that, so I hope that she came through.
It must have been a wonderful collaborative effort to be on this movie, but especially with two icons of British cinema like Pauline and Dame Joan.
You're dead right. I mean, you couldn't get two better names for the picture, or indeed for any picture. They're just fabulous. I mean, I didn't realise, stupidly, just how big they were names-wise. I mean, I thought they were massive, but the whole world loves them, which is so encouraging.
When she came into your studio, I wasn't too familiar whether she'd been on Loose Women, but you've answered my question. You must have felt quite nervous about interviewing somebody like that. That's an interview that really is slightly different for me. What would be your perfect question? What did you ask her on the day, or what would be your perfect question for Joan? Or Dame Joan, should I say?
Dame Joan. I think the question that we all wanted to know from Joan is how has she managed to achieve longevity? Because that's something that we're all after in our career. Because let's face it, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And if you can manage to stay relevant, stay employed, stay fabulous, we all want to be a little bit of Joan.
You've been watching The Fan Carpet. Remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. See you next time.
Another chance at life.
So, is your wife dead or just gone shopping?
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. If you like this video, be sure to click that thumbs up button at the bottom of your screen. And also be sure to subscribe to the Fan Carpet YouTube channels. They're absolutely free and so much fun too. Be sure to check out the official website, thefancarpet.com. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay up to date with reviews, competitions, the latest news, and so much more.